I just upgraded my Mac to the newest OS. Here are the 2.5 new features I've been actually enjoying and noticing so far in under 30 seconds. First off, the new lock screens and screensavers. They're these really lovely aerial videos. The same ones you see on Apple TV, they're gorgeous. Then whenever you unlock your computer, it takes a still frame of wherever that video was at, and that becomes your new desktop. We love this. There's a ton of different ones to choose from out of the box. You can now use your iOS widgets on desktop. This is huge, especially for smart home stuff. When you're not using them, the widgets fade away and they look really good. And lastly, there's this new feature when you click the desktop, all your windows are hid away, so you could drag and drop any files you need. Then all you have to do is click at the top and all your windows will be restored. And those are my favorite features of the new Mac OS. Thanks for watching. So I really love the idea of using smart home to solve actual real world problems. So here's somebody whose mom who's recently diagnosed with Alzheimer's. I'm sorry to hear that for you and your family. But she's having issues booting up her smart TV and opening Netflix. I have 3 different ideas on how we could solve this problem using smart home. We'll start with the first one that uses NFC tags because that's the comment this video was on. If you don't know what NFC tags are, they're these little paper stickers with a tiny microchip on them that you could scan with the back of your phone and then program to do pretty much anything you want. We're gonna use these tags in combination with this. This is called an IR blaster and it's one of my favorite smart home devices to help solve this problem. An IR blaster is basically a really powerful, really affordable universal remote that you control with your phone or smart home. This is the Broadlink IR. It's my favorite one. It's only about $30. I'll have it linked there in my bio. All you do is you set the device up, then you find the make and model of the TV your mom has in the app, and you'll then be able to control it right from the app. You just push the buttons on your phone screen and it will output from this device. You just set this up stationary somewhere in your living room or bedroom or wherever you have it. This thing can also store multiple different devices. So if you have a soundbar or a media player you also need to turn on, you could all program it into this. Even better, if the device isn't natively supported, you can still learn all of the button commands by pointing your remote at the device, pushing the button that you want the thing to learn, and it will register on the app and you can build your own remote. Here's how we make this easy for her. Once you have all the devices added to the IR blaster, you're gonna be able to trigger multiple different commands in one button push using Amazon Alexa. This thing has a native Amazon Alexa integration with it. It's really easy to set up. And basically what you're gonna be able to do is, sure, you could have it just turn the TV on and off, but with a case like your mom's, what we'll do is turn the TV on and off and maybe push the Netflix button, or if her TV goes through a menu, push the menu button, scroll down twice and push enter to go to Netflix. And anything else you want, whether it's turning on the receiver, whatever we need to do, basically build a chain of commands on the IR blaster that ties to a certain smart home routine on Amazon Alexa. Once you've got that set up, you're gonna wanna add this plugin to Amazon Alexa. This is gonna let you trigger routines like the one we set up that turns on your TV, goes to Netflix, blah, 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 by going to a URL. And lastly, you'll put this app on her phone called NFC Tools, which makes it so as soon as you tap one of these tags, it automatically goes to a URL. So we've got the IR blaster plugged in there. We have our NFC tag on the table here and our TV there. All we have to do then is tap our phone to the NFC tag and it should boot up the TV, just like that. I don't want to make any assumptions about her level of ability. You could have just the one tag to turn things on and off. You could have multiple, maybe one for turn on the TV, one for turn off the TV, one for volume up, one for volume down. You could even go as far as making nice little post-it notes here so it's really clear which each tap does. So that's one way to solve it using the NFC tags, but I think a little bit of a better way to do it is using these, which are standalone buttons. I have these generic Zigbee ones, but I recommend these Aqara ones. They do require a base station, but they work really, really well. The way we use these buttons are going to be exactly the same as the NFC tags, chaining commands that then go to her IR blaster. The difference of the button is it doesn't require her taking her phone out and tapping to the tags, which might be a difficult task. All you need to do for these is just tap them and then it will do the thing. The Aqara buttons I have above there also integrate totally seamlessly with smart home. It'll be even easier to set up than it will be with the NFC tags. The third and final solution, which is kind of additive to the last two, is getting something like this, a really cheap Wi-Fi camera. This one's from Aqara and it's about $50, but you can find Wi-Fi cameras on Amazon for like $20. I would set that camera up in your home facing the TV. What this is gonna let you do is help her when she needs help with it, when either the buttons fail or you're in a weird menu and they're no longer working, or she wants to do something that isn't tied to the buttons. This will give you full control over the TV through the IR blaster that you'll have connected to remotely over your phone. You'll then be able to see the TV screen from the webcam to help her troubleshoot things. It's usually going to be really simple tasks like exiting out of a menu or switching to a certain channel or turning on a receiver. But those things you need to be in person to kind of help and troubleshoot. By having the camera there, you'll just be one text message away, one phone call away, and you'll be able to sort it out there for her. That on top of the buttons or the NFC tags, I think will be a really good way to solve this problem. I really enjoyed making that. I hope that at least kind of made sense and was somewhat helpful. If you guys have any other problems that I might be able to help you solve with smart home, please let me know in the comments there. Other than that, thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate every single one of you.